What's up, people? Come on in, come on in. After work chit chat. Let's have some after work chit chat. Because I was just getting ready to turn my live and stuff on, and then I saw, hey, Bill, I saw that Mother, aka Spilly Boy, aka James Caldwell, aka Treasure, was live. I said, let me go over here, let me pop in and see what's going on and see what. I already knew it was about ratchet, that ratchet roach, R&R. I already knew it was about that ratchet roach from the shack, from the other part of the shack. And so I was just like, let me go over here and check it out. And boy, I'm just like shaking my head again. And they were on, L Teddy was over there, Really BTV. They were all, up there on the panel. I like Really BTV. I've always liked her. I like L Teddy too. They funny, especially L Teddy. Let me tell you, L Teddy say, I knew that bitch wasn't nothing. I told Really BTV that bitch wasn't nothing, was garbage, wasn't about nothing. From when she got up there on that panel talking about she got a real gay man for y'all that has biological kids. He say, I knew then that bitch wasn't about shit. Let me tell you something. There are so many, and El Ted hit it right on the head. There are so many, biological parents that ain't shit. She happens to be one of them. That ain't shit. So it does not mean a goddamn thing because you are the biological mother or father, because you gave birth to that baby, or because you donated your sperm, okay, for that child, does not mean you special. Okay, that does not mean you special. Because I know a whole lot of women that didn't bear children are better mothers than biological ones, better fathers than biological fathers. I know a whole lot of them. Okay, and it kills me with these two things. Is what kills me. When you got a bitch that'll get up here and talk about they ain't had this and that, and I got a biological parent up here that like they did something special. And then when you have, that person that has, never bore children, took care of children, been around children, but wants to give you advice about children. Those are two. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. It'd be so. I remember I had an aunt. I still got an aunt. She's still living, matter of fact. Don't have no children. Ain't never bear children. Ain't never even took care of nobody. Honey, she would tell in a minute. Look, I can only be with y'all for about 15, 20 minutes. That's it. And she will call the parents in a minute to call your mamas. Tell your mamas to come and get you. She was that type that she would buy the gifts, drop them off, try to act like, she my favorite auntie and all that shit. And if she did go and get you or come and get your kid, I'm exaggerating when I'm saying 15, 20 minutes. She may keep you an hour or two. Take you for ice cream, go take you and buy you an outfit if it's your birthday or if it's some special occasion. But she ain't fucking keeping your ass overnight, and she damn sure ain't keeping you past 2 hours. Okay? She not keeping you past 2 hours, and she not keeping you overnight. But she'll give all the advice to everybody else, to all the other family members, grandma, grandpa, auntie this, uncle that, who, everybody else that got kids and everything, she would give, oh, y'all need to do X, Y, and Z with these kids. Y'all need to, make their ass sit down. So if you beat their ass and make their ass sit down, they'll know better. If you do, if you do this, and we used to always say, auntie, you got kids? And she like, hell no, I ain't got none. Don't want none. Ain't about that. But be giving everybody else, to this day, and she an old lady now, but to this day, that woman would still give advice on children. Like she got a PhD or something, and she ain't never ever took care of nobody's kids, ain't got nobody's kids, ain't been around, barely been around anybody's children. And she will sit there and try to tell you what you not doing right. I can't stand that shit. I can't stand that shit. But y'all got this clown ass broad that's up, and ain't nobody still ain't figured it out. They ain't figured it out yet. But L Teddy, he called and he said, X really be. I told her, he said, I knew then. I knew a long time. Well, a bunch of us did. A lot of people did that knew. But like the majority, like a lot of people are on YouTube, and they try to run with the person that's popular for the minute. Let me tell you something. The very next second, when somebody else takes that bitch place, they gonna be running with that person. They're going to be blowing toward that direction, because that's what the followers do. They don't have a mind of their own. They don't think for themselves. They try to go with who they think or assume is popular, and they don't realize that this bitch is quack crazy. When it look like a duck, quack like a duck, fucking walk backwards and get ran over like a fucking duck. When y'all gonna wake the fuck up and move on? When you gonna wake up and move on? But they not. Because some people, if you don't lead them, they have no direction. And that's 100% true on everything. There are people that they need to be led by something or someone. And if you do not lead them, if you don't lead them, they don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. So they just follow. And when they know it's stupid, when they know it's dumb, when they know that don't sound right, they know that shit don't make sense. And no kind of way, shape, or form, it don't make sense. But they'll still go along with the program. You know why? Because they want to fit in. It is the same way at school. Angel got detention today again. Now, y'all remember I just told y'all about Angel got into a fight the other day. Angel got into a fight the other day. I forgot. Let me just do this quick. Shout out to State Farm. State Farm gave us, y'all see I ate all the candy out. State Farm brought this in our job. They gave us keychains. They gave me some chapstick. They gave us a pen. All of that stuff. I'm about to take the chapstick out. But I ate all the damn candy. It was filled up to the top, y'all, with candy. I'm a junk food junkie. But shout out to State Farm. Those of you that have insurance, great insurance. They have great insurance. So anyway, y'all remember that Angel was being bullied. Had been being bullied. So now the bully's friends call themselves trying to bully Angel, and they want to get Angel in trouble. So they're gonna say that Angel put her hands on one of the other girls, and they all saw it. So they're all witnesses now. They all saw it. Now, the one thing about Angel is not gonna put her hands on you if you don't put your hands on her. If you don't come in her space and invade her space, Angel ain't gonna come and invade your space. She ain't gonna fuck with you. So Angel, which is what I've taught all of mine, contact me first. So before the school had even called me, Angel had already texted me and was like, Mom, I might be in trouble. I might be getting suspended. I don't know, because these girls is messing with me. And she said, I may be getting into a fight after school. She said, I don't know. She said, but I want you to know first. And I said, while I'm at work, I said, Angel, I said, try to avoid this fight. Angel, you don't need to be in no mess. I said, I don't want to hear no mess. I don't want to be coming up to your school about no mess. I said, so try to avoid it. I said, Angel, walk the other way. Do whatever it is that you got to do. Just try to avoid the fight. I said, but if she follows you, if she comes in your space, if she put her hands on you, I said, beat her motherfucking ass. Do you hear me? And I'm a mother. I'm a mother. I don't condone fighting. I don't give a damn what nobody got to say about it. I don't care if somebody talking about, well, well, you can't have it both ways. Yes, I can. Yes, we can. We can have it both ways. If my daughter is trying to avoid a fight and she's walking in the other direction and she turn around and tell a bitch to give her 5 feet and that bitch is still walking up on her, you better snatch her motherfucking throat out. And I mean that on everything. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't want nobody fucking with me. But when I tell you to leave me the fuck alone, when I tell you to leave me alone, and you continue to badger, continue to talk shit, continue to keep up fucking mess, then don't think I'm not gonna step up and step. Now you can't tell me how. See, this is the problem with these motherfuckers. To fight, motherfuckers be coming up, down, all around in a circle, that every which way. And he be like, okay, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna be cool. And then they keep on fucking coming for him. And then when he do the motherfucking cleanup on that ass, okay? When he do the cleanup on that ass, they get embarrassed. They get embarrassed, and then now they want to talk shit, and everybody want to talk about how somebody is messing with. Now that broad is the queen of throwing rocks and hiding her hands. The queen of playing victim. Will talk about everybody's children, will belittle them, will badger them, will put pictures up about them, and then get mad when somebody come for her and it hurt her feelings and fuck her soul up. Cause see, that's what the queen gonna do. When I tell you to leave me and mans alone and you keep coming for mans, I'ma fuck your soul up. You understand me? Ain't gonna be shit else left. Cause I done already said, leave me alone, leave my children out of this. They ain't a part of this. We ain't got shit to do with this. But you constantly coming for me and think I won't come for you. I'm gonna fuck your soul. When I get through with you, your soul gonna run from your motherfucking body. And I meant every word of it. I ain't taking shit back. I ain't changed my mind. I'm not making an excuse for it. Because a bitch didn't make an excuse for mine. Okay? I don't give a damn how old they are, how young they are, how big or small they are. You come for any one of the 9 that I have. Okay? Any one of the 9 that I have. And I actually have 4 grandchildren. 2 girls and 2 boys. You come for any one of them and they ain't got shit to do with this, I'm snatching your whole soul from your motherfucking body. And that's on everything. That's on everything. And so it just kills me how they act and the shit that they do when mother, James Caldwell, spill it, boy, be like, I'm finna cut this shit right now. Y'all ain't gonna just make up any innuendos and say whatever the fuck it is that you want to say. They change everything about that he do. They make up every fucking lie that they do. And you still got a bitch that's still staying in the same Roach Motel that she been in since she been up on this motherfucker. And y'all done gave her how much money? How much money and how much time? She didn't got out of these motherfuckers at least 40, 50,000. 40. So she got 50,000 from one motherfucker. Y'all ain't learned from that she didn't know what the fuck to do with it. She got another 40, 50,000 out of you dumb fucks that still follows this dumb bitch. And she's still in the same situation. Your situation ain't changed nowhere, no shape, no how. Okay? Nowhere, no shape, no how. Now, I didn't went from being homeless. I didn't went from living in an apartment to living in a beautiful home. I didn't went from having a little piece of a job to having a beautiful, well maintained, a good paying job with benefits. Okay, on all that. So I learned. From being down here, I learned from my situation. So if you got a bitch that was able to get that much amount of money out of a motherfucker, and she didn't do shit with it the first time, shouldn't you have learned? Shouldn't you have learned what to do the second time you get that amount of money? And then this bitch is still begging on here, still begging and scamming and scheming. And from what I'm hearing and seeing, everybody's saying you want to use your kid and act like a victim from all of this, and it's still doing the same thing, still fucking with people. Ain't nobody changed. Still fucking with people. Like when is folks gonna wake the fuck up? When are they gonna wake the fuck up? Never. And when you don't, you know what's gonna happen? You're gonna still be following the same old ratchet bullshit. You're gonna fall right into a hole following the wrong person. Because they act like they ain't got no minds. Let me tell you something. Movie stars, YouTubers, those that are popular, they are still just people. They are still just people. They are people that actually have more problems than you got. They are actually people that are going through more than you can ever imagine. Look at all these stars. Look at all these YouTubers that have fallen victim to being murdered, suicide, going crazy, having mental issues. I was watching on my lunch yesterday, because I didn't get a lunch today. On my lunch yesterday, I was watching where they were showing bodybuilders, women bodybuilders, the best in the world. Best in the world, these women, and they showed how they fell from grace. How at their popularity, they made money, they were beautiful, and then they start using steroids, and you just saw their downfall. One of the girls looked so freaking bad. You couldn't even recognize her photo. Hair was all chopped off, sticking up every which way, and it was a mug shot they were showing. You could tell she was hooked on meth or coke or something. She was hooked on some bad fucking shit. Okay, and they said that when they start using those drugs to pump up and everything else, most of the bodybuilders get addicted from it, and that's what happened to most of them. Most of them got addicted from it. It's crazy, and they don't learn. One of them, I can say, she wind up. I think they said that was the one that was on all the drugs, and you couldn't recognize her. And they showed her photos. Body, everything changed because once you stop working out, that muscle turns to fat. But she was a pastor. She became a pastor, and she worked in a youth center. And she helps to take care of troubled children. So at least she's trying to teach kids, what not to do. But it's crazy. It's hard. I don't understand it. I don't get why people do the fuck shit that they do, and why the mind that God gave you, y'all don't use it. You don't use it. You rather let another bitch who ain't using her own mind think for you. I don't get that. Ain't nobody thinking for me. And if I got some problems and it's some shit that I don't understand, I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to pray about it. But I bet you your life that I ain't going to be following a bitch that she don't even have a direction to go. And showing you what she doing in the direction that she going with her own self and family. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Hey Sasha, how you doing, baby? I'm about to go in here. Y'all know I just got from work. I'm about to go in here and get me some ice and stuff. I ate all my candy. All of us got one. They brought all of us one, set it on our desk. And I'm a junk food junkie. And I was like, I said, that's a shame. Everybody in the office, I done finished off that can. Y'all know I eat so much junk. It's terrible. But I gotta run in here and grab me some ice. If y'all want to wait for me, I appreciate it. If you wait, a couple of minutes, I shall return. Otherwise, ta-ta for now. All right, I'll be back, guys. All right, I got all my ice. Oh, dang. You guys are still here. I just knew I was going to come back and it was going to be like one or two people. One or two or three. and watch it be some asshole that's in the not in my bushes, but in the gutter, that be slithering around the gutter. Watch them go and say over there, yeah, Miss Gina over there talking about you, and but that bitch talk about me every chance she get, and it's okay. See, it's a shame when you can't speak the truth. Hey Yolanda, how you doing, love? You can't speak the truth on somebody, because people they scared of the truth. Don't nobody want to hear the truth no more. One thing I ain't never been scared of is the truth. Now I'm gonna tell you what I'm fucking terrified of. I'm fucking terrified of a lie, because the person, he's so cute. He's walking mama. A person that will lie and lie over and over and over, and to cover up another lie, will do anything. Will do anything. They will take your whole livelihood from you. Just ask the people who all locked up in jail for a lie. All in jail right now. I think I saw where some guy spent 50 years in jail, 50 years in prison, and he just got out some months ago. Just got out because the person said they lied. And do you think they gonna lock that person up and give them 50 years? You think that man gonna get 50 of his years back? Nope. Y'all need to think about that. Y'all need to think about the lengths that anybody will go through or go to lie. You need to sit back and think about the shit that a person would do for popularity. Just because they want some. I told you, most of the folks that go through the shit that they go through now, most of the folks that deal with the fuck shit that they deal with now, is usually because they feel unloved, unwanted. Nobody gives a fuck about them. If you ask every married man that has went to a strip club, that has cheated on their wife or girlfriend or whomever, most of them are cheating because they didn't get no attention. When a woman, hey, Spook TV, a woman, you got to love, when you get her mind, remember I used to tell y'all, watch the Mac, because the Mac gonna tell you, he said, because you get, this is why so, me included, because I was there, that when a motherfucker cheat on us, motherfucker beat us, when they do with all the fuck shit that they do to us, we stay, and when they say, baby, I'm sorry, baby, you know I wouldn't do this no more, baby, you all I got, you me, they getting in your head. They get, what's that movie? Whoop that trick. Remember when a white girl she said, don't play with me, I ain't got time for this. She said, you always fucking with my head, and that's how we think. She said, sometimes my mind need played with. She said, but right now, I'm not for the fuck shit. She said, I'm not for that. So when you get into a woman's mouth, you can get her to do anything. She gonna love you to death. She gonna be loyal to you. When you're in her head, see, a guy, he goes off of looks and this and that. And then when you get him, the reason why you get him is because you show him that you loyal. You ain't in his head, because a man thinks with this and this. That's what a man thinks. That's what a man thinks with. When he see you, he know right off he want to fuck you. That's all he thinking about. He knows immediately from the second that's what got his attention. It ain't never about, damn, I want to marry her. I want to spend the rest of my life with her. No, it is, damn, she looks good and I want to fuck her. That's what it's about. Then depending on what you do for that man or to that man, determines if you're gonna keep him or not. So we start doing shit like changing our hairstyle, changing how we look, changing how much makeup we wear. We start changing even the scent, our perfume and everything. And depending on if he likes that or not, if he's falling in love with it, because you ask all the beautiful women that motherfucker then left. Look at Safari and Erica Mena. Erica Mena is beautiful. That bitch is gorgeous. You hear me? She could be one of my daughters. That bitch is gorgeous. And what Safari do? He wasn't even there to watch his own baby being popped out. When she went in the hospital, and because she was having issues, that motherfucker was over someplace else feeling on a new ass. And the other girl who he was feeling on, who he was grinding on, didn't have shit on Erica Mena. So this is how you know that it's not all beauty. You can be the finest thing ever. You can be these bitches kill me when they say, if you take care of him like I'm taking, bitch, you didn't went and got your ass fixed. You didn't went and got your titties blowed up. You didn't went and did all this fucking extra shit. And guess what? That motherfucker still fucking the next broad. Look, Spook TV, I'm just telling them some real deal Holyfield because they on here following hoe bitches that got the nerve to be calling somebody else a hoe. How you gonna call somebody else a hoe? What's up, my baby Crystal? How you gonna call somebody else a hoe when you came from a whole line of hoes? You didn't came from, your grandma was a hoe, was an old hoe, okay? Your mama was a hoe, okay? Your great grandma was a hoe. You came from a whole line of hoes, but how the fuck the nerve to be on here talking about somebody else is a hoe and somebody else's kids and evidently if I'm a hoe and if my daughter is a hoe, bitch, we must be hoeing right. It must be something that we were doing because remember that bitch was calling me and my daughter all kind of hoes, okay? She was calling us all kind of hoes. So if we a hoe, evidently, and if I'm the queen hoe, evidently I'm doing something right because I just pulled up to a motherfucking beautiful, okay? Beautiful ass house, okay? Beautiful ass house. All right, when you get through in my motherfucking driveway. So you tell me when that bitch get out of her broke down ass BMW, what's she pulling up in? What's she pulling up in? I think she pulling up in a cracked up, dilapidated ass motherfucking tin can. Okay, but got the nerve to be on here calling everybody else, hey Empress, calling everybody else whores and bitches and talking about they family and and then you got these dumb motherfuckers following. You got these dumb motherfuckers following because evidently my hotel must be paying very well. My daughter's hotel must be paying very well because bitch, she live in a gorgeous apartment, okay? Community, okay? We ain't talking about no pretend marble countertops. She got marble countertops. All right. She got in unit washer and dryer. Bitch, did I not hear that this bitch owns a condo? Oh, she owns an apartment, but she got to share her washer and dryer. Where we do that at? Hey, Red Pill. Where we do that at? You owned this your piece of property. You own this raggedy piece of shit and you can't even wash your own clothes in your own house. You gotta go share that shit with some other COVID STD motherfuckers. You don't know what's getting on your clothes or your children's clothes. Okay? This is why I say, watch who the fuck y'all follow. Mother left out why she started calling herself fish. This one, y'all. This one, y'all. Red Pill. I'm just done. I'm dumbfounded. This bitch, you got a bitch that call herself fish. You got a bitch that tells you when she playing her own cat. When she playing her own cat, it's always fishy. It's ain't no woman that I ever known cat is fishy and always smell fishy unless you have an infection. Unless you got some shit going on down there that ain't right. And if you go to any doctor, the first thing they tell you, no, the first thing that they ask you when you say, my stomach hurt, I got cramps, I have a discharge, they ask you, because some discharge are normal. See, mama gonna school y'all like mother do. Come up closer. Because for some of y'all that don't know, some discharges are normal. So that's why your doctor, hey, tropical punch baby, that's why your doctor asks you, is it an odor to your discharge? Is it a strong odor? Is the discharge yellow or white or bloody? See, I'm talking real shit. See, you got the dummies that's on here that follows the bigger dummy that sit up here and that'll say, oh, she nasty. Oh, no, I'm teaching you. I'm teaching you because some of you grown motherfuckers didn't even know that. That was just a lesson learned. Okay? That was just a lesson that I just taught because some of you grown motherfuckers didn't know that. So you can't teach that to your children. This bitch got a daughter over there whom she should be teaching this kind of stuff to. Right. Come on, Red Pill. Is it acid and does it burn? Those are normal questions that they ask you when your cat smell like fish. Okay? When your cat smell like fish. And then y'all talk to a free broke down hoe that shops with her daughter and let niggas walk up to her and tell her they gonna play in her ass and they gonna do all other kind of shit and which way and they gonna do it. And then bring all these uncle daddies back home, okay? And let her child meet. But we the dummies. We the dummies. We the whores. We unfit mothers. We everything. We everything. But y'all fighting a dumb bitch. I knew what time. I had to get my pen and shit and start taking notes of motherfuckers that was on that platform and still over there on that platform talking about, bitch, you such a good mother. Girl, don't listen to what they say. You such a great mother. Because let me tell you something. Write they motherfucking names down and this and that because them motherfuckers you don't want to fuck with. Because if they think that's great motherhood, if they think that's great, that's the motherfucker that will lie on you and have your motherfucking ass locked up for under the jail for some fuck shit. Anytime when you got somebody and you know goddamn well they ain't right. You know goddamn well that's some fuck shit she doing to herself, to her child, and to the people that is following her. See, when you supposed to be that queen and you got folks following you and emulating you and looking up to you, you supposed to serve as an example. How the fuck you gonna serve as an example doing fuck shit like that? How? Make that make sense to me, because I was always taught that you learned from your fuck ups. Am I right or wrong? Can I get some thumbs up? You supposed to learn from your right or wrong, and then you're supposed to teach that person that looks up to you not to do the same fuck shit that you did. You're supposed to make it so that they live better, so that they can do better. How do you have a large following of people and you ain't teaching them nothing? You ain't teaching them nothing. They not learning nothing. I don't understand it. Men walking around with no shirt, baby cursing her out now. Come on now, Red Pill. Come on now. I wish, look, let me tell you something. Angel came home and Angel was late. When the school called me and told me Angel had detention, and I said, is there a bus that's gonna pick Angel up because I don't get off work till 6. I don't get home till 6:30. Is there a bus that's gonna pick her up? They told me, the lady said, yes, there'll be a 420 bus that she'll be getting on. I said, okay. So therefore Angel should be home by, I say 4:30, because the school ain't number 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes away. So between 4:30 and I'm looking at, depending on it, how many other kids might be on the bus, 4:45, 4:50 at the most, she should be home, right? I get off work, y'all know the first thing that I do is call my children. That's the first, every fucking single day. A mentor should elevate, not drag folks down. That part, Yolanda. I calls, I ask my twin boys, I say, is Angel home yet? They say no. I said, what the fuck you mean Angel ain't home? They said Angel ain't home. Now, mind you, Angel didn't call me and tell me she was staying late, she was going anywhere else or anything. So now I'm worried. For once, I'm getting worried because that ain't what we do. I said, okay, let me call. I calls Angel to go for Angel, where you at? Oh, mommy, I missed the earlier bus. I missed the 4:30 bus. She said it came at 4:30. She missed it, which the lady told me 4:20, so that's probably why she missed it, because she said 4:30. She said, so I took a later bus. And she said, I was just gonna call you now because I just got off the bus. I'm just getting off the bus. It was 6:05. I said, Angel, you mean to tell me you was just finna call me now and you just getting off the bus? You should have been calling me when you missed that 4:30 bus. See, that's a mother that cares. This is how mom handles shit. I said, you don't call me at 6:05 when you getting off the fucking bus. You call me at 4:30 when you missed the goddamn bus to say to me, mommy, I missed the bus. I'm taking a later bus and I'm on my way home. And when she said that, because now I'm upset, I'm kind of heated. And she's like, well, mommy, I'm getting off the bus now. I'm headed home. I said, okay, I'll see you when I get home. What you think I did? That wasn't the end of that. I called my son back. I called the twins back. And I said, Angel say she getting off the bus right now. I said, Farron, if Angel's not in that house by 6:15, you call me. I said at 6:15, she should be walking through the fucking door. Guess what? She texted me at 6:12. Now, mind you, she told me this at 6:05. She texted me at 6:12 and said, mommy, I'm home. My son texts me at 6:15 and says, Ma, Angel's in the house. She's home. I said, okay, you late. She texted me already and told me she did. He said, all right, cool. See, that's communication. That's how you do shit. That's a well-rounded house. When I pull up to this motherfucker, every time I pull up to this motherfucker, I'm by myself. You understand me? I'm by myself. Ain't nobody coming in you ain't never coming in this. You ain't never coming in this. Ain't nobody, Angel is 14 motherfucking years old. She'll be 15 in January. The twins will be 16 next month, November 4th, the day that Obama got elected. They will be 16 motherfucking years old. And do you know, they do not know, they didn't even know who mommy's boyfriend was. Remember when I told you I was leaving because I was dating somebody seriously? They never even know who he is, because that's what a real mother do. See, a real mama, you do your shit outside. You don't bring it home. You don't bring Uncle Daddies into the household where your babies are, where they can get a hold to your children. And all kind of fuck shit can happen and go on. If you making money like that, then either you or that nigga should be able to pay for a hotel, a motel, some tail. Because he getting your tail, okay? Okay? But I forgot you a free hoe. You're a free hoe. Because that's what free hoes do. Free hoes, free hoes just let them get the tail anywhere. And usually the top tail is at their house. Okay? It's at their house. Thank you, Tropical Punch. Hey, Keitra, I miss you. I've been working. Miss you. I know all is well. Thank you, my love. The child going to be lighting blunts and leaving out the house when she get ready. Yep. The good mother is reaching her well. Yep. Come on now. Come on now. And I'm not even saying, let me tell you, Red Pill, I'm not even saying I'm the best mother there because I had fuck ups. I told you I had to learn too. But you supposed to learn from your fuck ups, correct? You supposed to learn from your mistakes, correct? Hey Tanya, hey Gina, I'm just getting here. Well, welcome, baby. You came right on time. I remember when my son, if he looked at me wrong, and this is my oldest son I'm talking about, he's 35 years old now. When he would look at me wrong, I would be ready to knock 5 from his ass. Yep, learn from your mistakes, Spook TV. It had gotten so to the point that if he talked crazy, like how that little girl be talking, I was slapping the shit out of him. No, you not gonna do, I'm your mother. You not my mother. And my son's father had said to me, see, this is a man, this from a man's point of view. And he said to me, he says, Gina, he said, I'm not telling you how to raise your son. He says, that's right, Keitra, grown folks 1.1. He says, I'm not telling you how to raise your son. I'm not telling you what to do. He says, but Gina, that's a man. He say, you cannot be smacking him in the face. He say, if he do something wrong and you want to beat his ass, he say, take the belt off, make his ass touch his toes, lay him across the bed, and beat his motherfucking ass. You hear me? He said, but you can't be smacking him in the face. He said, that is the most human. And I understand. Come on, Spook TV. Come on, baby. He said, and I said, that explains why a lot of men are the way they are now, because you got a woman smacking them around as a kid like a little bitch, and they didn't have nobody, so they grow up to be a bigger bitch. Okay, that young man that I used to whoop his ass every time and pop him in the mouth when he would say something wrong. When I stopped that, because I had a man to tell me how to chastise my son the right way. Okay, because I was fucking up. He was my first. I didn't know what to do. All I knew was that he wasn't going to grow up and start beating my ass. He wasn't going to grow up and start talking crazy to me. That's what I thought I was preventing. So it took a man to tell me, Gina, you can't do that. That part. You can't do that. You want to whoop his ass? Whoop his ass. But don't be slapping him around like he's some little bitch. And I was like, you know what? You right. And I stopped that. And I fucked him up. I whooped his ass when he got in trouble. I didn't stop whooping his ass. I just did it differently. Tropical say we all have mess ups in life, but we learn from them and do better. We supposed to do better. Exactly. Tanya say, Gina, she hears everything that she says so naturally. She's going to act exactly like her. That part. Yep. That part. And that's what's sad. You know? That's sad. Let me tell you something. We grown, right? Is it all grown folks here? Because if it's some cheering up in here, leave the room. If there's some cheering up in here, leave the room, because the queen is finna talk some real talk, okay? I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown-ass woman with needs, okay? And there's times that I want to go and get me some dick, okay? There are times that when Miss Gina want to go and get her a piece. But do you think I'm going to get my piece up in this motherfucker? Hell no. Whoever my date may be, whoever it is that I'm going out with, I let my kids know, oh, mommy going to take care of some business. They say, huh? Oh, you going to take care of some business, Mom? Yeah, I'm going to take care of some business. I'm going to the office. That's all they fucking need to know. They don't need to know shit else. Now, my grown adult children, Oh, I let them know. Mama going to trick off. Mama, who you going to trick off with? Mama going to trick off. His name is whatever, da 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 da. This is the phone number. Because if some fuck shit happen or go down, somebody need to know where I was. That's how you do that. That's how you do that. It don't say because you're a mother, you can't have no fun. You can still have fun. You can still do whatever the fuck you want to do. I never knew what the motherfucker that called himself trying to put out that I was on a dating site, that I was doing this. What the fuck was you trying to tell? I'm a grown motherfucking ass woman. I'm 52 motherfucking years old, bitch. If I'm on one dating site or 100 dating site, that's my business. That's my business. What the fuck these motherfuckers is gonna do? But this is the fuck shit that they do around here. Is go and tell like somebody your mama, like somebody your dad. What the fuck is they gonna do? Where was y'all at doing all this telling when these motherfuckers was taking from people, stealing from people, lying on people? Where was y'all calling DCFS, trying to get people's children snatched up out of their houses? Where were y'all at then? Where were you at then? But now all of a sudden everybody want to tell something. Except for telling the bitch her shit is fucked up. You ain't right. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Let a person know. Get your shit together. Do what it is you gonna. Let me tell you, my sister that passed away, God rest her soul, was one of the biggest drug addicts, crackheads that I have ever known. Okay? One of the biggest drug addicts, crackhead. Her two sons both was born drug addicted. She was out here hoeing, one of the biggest whores, okay? One of the biggest whores that I know. And she didn't learn that. She didn't learn that from us. My grandmother, her husband, was one of the first Black business owners at the Greyhound bus station in Chicago, Illinois. Okay, that was my grandfather. Okay, that was my mother's stepfather. One of the biggest. They had a beautiful home, money, any and everything that you can name of. And my mother would take us over there every week. And we like, dang, Mom, this where you come from? Okay. But she got out here in that life. That's why I say tell your kids. Talk to your children. Because my sister got out there in that life. And when she got out there in that life, she couldn't leave it alone. She was not at that point. She wasn't at her breaking point to say, now I need to clean myself up. Not even when her children got taken away. And she lost her life. This is the reason why I don't play games with my kids. I tell them the truth. I let them know what the fuck is up, okay? I told my sons and then my older children a while back. This was a while back. When I was busting my ass and doing every motherfucking thing that I had to do to put a roof over their head and everything else, they didn't know what I had to do. My son didn't know when he wanted them Jordans. When he wanted them Jordans and shit, when the day Jordan came out, the new ones came, and he was standing in that line, he didn't know that I forgoed paying the light bill because he just had to have those Jordans. See, they don't know that. And I had to tell him, I said, you motherfuckers ain't children no more. I say, you don't know who I had to fuck, suck, bend over. You don't know what the fuck it is that I had to do to go through to make sure that you ate, that you were clothed, that rent was paid, that you had all your needs, not your wants, all your needs, because I was a single mom and your motherfucking daddy wasn't giving me shit at the time. See, we had all that. You new mamas, you new mommies out here, all y'all worried about is some bundles. You worried about how long your nails is and how nice that is. You worried about the biggest titties you gonna get and the biggest ass that you gonna get, and you trying to figure out what hustle you can do to pay for that. And the whole time you're neglecting your daughter, and your daughter sees all this shit, and you ain't gave her no love, and you ain't showed her no love. And you know what she wind up turning out? Like the bitch you see here on TV. Like the bitch you see here on TV. See, every bitch that gets on, I've always said, my grandmother used to always told me, my nana told me a long time ago, she says, when a woman start calling you everything up under the sun, she said, baby, it's not about you. They telling their truth. I never understood that. Because when I was growing up, I used to get called ugly. I always had a big forehead, so I had to grow into my forehead. And I used to always get talked about my forehead and everything. But everybody used to always say, Jen, you're so pretty. You're so cute. But the girls and those that was jealous of me and everything would always have something to say. Bitch, you ugly. Bitch, your teeth too big. Bitch, your nose is crooked. Bitch, look at that big ass forehead. You can show a whole picture screen on it. All kind of shit. And I would go home crying. I would go home crying. And my nana said, she says, Mija, let me tell you something. She says, when you got enough, she said, let me ask you a question. She said, the girls that were talking about you, were they ugly? And I was like, no, they were okay. And she was like, when you get girls that's going through so many issues and they got their own issues, and they're calling you names and talking about you, she said, baby, they speaking their truth, not yours. These girls never even saw my mother, never knew what my mother looked like, never knew what my father looked like, and they would talk about him every day, all day. And I had to learn that. So it makes sense to me that when this bitch get on here and start calling everybody hoes, from I was a hoe, from everybody else that was on here that was a hoe. Every time you turned around, somebody was a hoe. They was her friend for 1 minute. Tracy D became a hoe, Rita became a hoe. Everybody else, all of a sudden, everybody are whores. But we was all friends of this bitch first, okay? Who came from a long line list of hoes. Girl, you supposed to know how to run a business. You supposed to know how to run a business because you came from a whole long list of hoes. But then we all hoes, and now our kids ain't nothing, and we nothing as mommies and all of this kind of shit. But the entire time, she wasn't never talking about us. It was never about us. It was about her. It was about her. You got this woman that is so miserable that she wishes that she had everything that we got. She wished she had everything that we got. You could say a whole lot of shit about Miss Rita, but Rita got them kids. She loves them babies. She's got a man that's been with her for years. That's what that bitch want. It don't matter what kind of man he want, because you got some bitches out here to take a piece of a man. Any piece of a man, any way they can. This is why this bitch take them at the grocery store, at the gas station, down the block, around the corner. Any fucking where she went, she'll take a piece of dick. No matter how sloppy, droopy, droppy it is, as long as it's a man attached to it, she gonna accept it. Because that's her worth. That came from the long line of worth that she's about, because that's just how some women is. You get some women that come from good shit and they don't want nothing but fucked up shit. And you get some women that come from nothing. And all I want is good shit. You can't talk to me unless you got some good shit. Unless you coming with some, baby, can I take you home? Nope, I can take myself home. Oh, babe, I can't spend a night at your house? Nope, don't you got your own house? You ain't paying mortgage. Ain't nobody got no business. Ain't no man got no business walking up in no woman's house if he ain't bringing rent. That my nana told me, if that motherfucker ain't bringing rent, mortgage, and food, he ain't got no business walking through your door when you got children. I'm just schooling some people right now. I don't know what brought this to me. Maybe it was meant for me to watch mother's video and everything, and so that I can have this conversation. But my nana and I grew up. That instilled in me that ain't no, the whole time when I was homeless, when I was out there, I wasn't thinking about no nigga. I wasn't thinking about no dick. You know what I was thinking about? Money and how to get my children in a better place. When I come home from work, you know what I say? I be tired as fuck. I'm tired right now. I be tired as fuck. I just want to go in the fucking house and lay the fuck down. And you know what? And I be like, damn, I gotta go to work. So for a motherfucker to come and say some shit to me, pay me my wages for a day so that I could take a day off. That's what I want to hear. Pay my fucking wages for a day. Cover me for, you want to know, baby, you look tired. Motherfucker, don't tell me I look tired, because if you see I look tired, you're supposed to be doing something about it. You supposed to be doing something about. I don't know why you young girls. I don't know. Understand why you young girl got these niggas all laid up in there because you think he a baller because the motherfucker dressed nice and the motherfucker got a nice car, but he ain't brought groceries up in your Section 8 ass crib, your low income ass crib that you fucking paying for. He ain't paid a light bill, a gas bill, a water bill, a car bill, a gas, nothing. Nothing. And all you wake up is with a wet ass and baby, what you doing for the day? That's it. Something's wrong. Something's wrong with that picture. Because now your children see that. Your children see that no good ass motherfucker that ain't getting up going to work, but they see mama going to work. They see mama going to work. When I got with my husband, he wasn't working. But before he moved in my house, that motherfucker was working. Was filing taxes, was getting up early in the motherfucking morning, taking our children to school and picking them up. That's how you train them. See, sometimes you got to train them. You got to train them. People say, yes, each day is a learning experience. Man is 29 and he still says, yes, mom, no, mom. Yep. And that's what he's supposed to. Keitra say, trauma from the queen then want us to understand why our sons often repeat the cycle we learned from some men that was abused. Great conversation. Thank you, Keitra. Thank you. Hi, Soap and Wash. Hugs the queen first. Thank you, love. Soap Wash say, period. Tanya says, right. Red Pill say, and with boys at a certain time, with boys, you have to allow them to step up as men. Allow them to be the head, not the tail. That part. Woo! That part, Red Pill. Yep. Soap Wash said, tell it. Come on, that part, Tanya say. Hope you are feeling good, Crystal King. Hi, DC12. Hello to all in the chat. Falling from the clouds, Queen Gina. Preaching the law of home, DC12. I don't know. I'm just preaching today. It came from somewhere. Miss Gina giving church today, Keitra say. They're superficial as heck. Yep, preach hard. Yes, exactly, Gina. Tanya says, what that mean? Red Pill say, come on now, and all your children are respectful and well-mannered. Thank you, baby. You better come on. And wait a minute. I ain't even finished with that. She talking about herself. That's what, see, let me tell you something. I don't have to talk about another bitch to get my point across. I told you guys from a long time ago, I use myself as an example. I don't need to use these raggedy, drop out, illiterate ass whores. I use myself because I know I'm a strong motherfucking ass woman and I came a long way and I fought. And I fought for what I got. She loved to call people bad mothers broke when it's all her. That part. Yep. But how did she meet Eric Kane strolling down the street with the baby stroller? That part. Yes, because she's saying your man wants me. She's pathetic. Yep. Claudia, hey Queen Gina. Hi Claudia, how you doing, love? Claudia say, come on, preach, preach, preach. Claudia said, don't know what he had to do to get those nice clothes. Mess around and get kick it in your door. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, boss lady, baby, speak on it, Miss Gina, the queen first. Hey, Crystal, queen, she says, they don't like that kind of teaching. They don't like this kind of teaching. They don't like when I come on here and do some real teaching. Red Pill said, I remember those days, and that bitch tried to take you down for that. Look at who God bless. Come on now. Exactly. Damn, I wish it was like I would have to hit it. This is a great conversation. I'm happy you back. Thank you, Tropical. Thank you. Boss lady said, check. And let me tell you another thing. The reason this is why I worked so hard with everything that I went through. I grew up. Hey, Hudson J. I grew up. You know you're welcome to drop down anytime. There you go. I grew up on Section 8, low income food stamps. We grew up, back when I grew up, do y'all remember the block cheese? Do y'all remember the block cheese that your mama would go and get from Cedar? She would get that big ass block cheese that had you constipated in that big ass thing of salami or bologna, and you had to slice that shit. See, that's what I grew up on. That's what we grew up on. Try growing up on having spaghetti. Let me tell you, hood spaghetti. The best spaghetti ever was when your mama got a can of tomato paste, some ketchup, some motherfucking package of hot dog. If you're lucky, you got a package of hot dogs, and that was spaghetti night. Okay? That was a good dinner. That was a good dinner, because if a bad dinner, when the steps was all gone and the food was gone and mama made spaghetti, you didn't get the hot dogs chopped up in it. You didn't have that. So see, we grew up with nothing. So every time I always knew I wanted better. I wanted better for mine. But the one thing I always knew that I wanted was my children not to grow up on that fuck shit that I had to grow up on. My daughter, I'll bust my ass. This same bitch that called my daughter a hoe, okay, that put her picture up, her video up on here. You know what she doing today? You know what that young lady that my daughter, what she's supposed to do when you're 22, 23 years old, 24 years old. That's what they do. They get on here and flash their titties and shake their ass and this and that. That's the shit that they do. But my daughter now is a mother, a good mother, living her best motherfucking life ever. She lives in a beautiful community. She ain't on Section 8. She ain't on food stamps. She ain't on my oldest daughter. See, don't get me to preaching. Don't get me to, because mama did this. I did this, okay? My oldest daughter, 34 motherfucking years old, no children. No children, not a one. She's an airline stewardess. Got a beautiful ass apartment in Hyde Park. Bitch, can you say Hyde Park who's living in Forest Park? Okay, my daughter overlooking the park, okay? She's overlooking the parades come down her street. She around the corner from Obama, okay? And she ain't never fucking there. You know why? Because she flying around the world living her best motherfucking life. And she ain't on no food stamps, no link, no subsidies. Shit. See, I learned to break the cycle. So, bitch, you can call me a whore, a tramp, a slut. Because guess what? I was good at it. I was good at everything I did, from sucking dick to fucking to bend over. I was good at it. And you see what it got me? You see what it got my children? Okay? You see what it got? I broke the cycle. They ain't doing the same shit. My daughters are not doing the same shit. Okay? My 14-year-old would not dare come on here and say some fuck shit and disrespect me in any way, because she know mama don't play that shit. My sons know mama don't play that shit. Each one of my kids, I make sure, 15, 16 years old, oh yeah, you getting a job. You better be doing something. Going to school, you better work your ass, bust your ass at going to school or doing something, or get your ass out here and get a real job. My 19, oh, come on, boss lady, I'm heated. I'm telling the truth, honey, I'm teaching. My 19-year-old son, you know where he lives? Bitch, you in a tin can box that you own. He live in a house. He's in a house with roommates. Okay, they got a big, beautiful backyard. All right, they got 3 bathrooms. He's 19 motherfucking years old. 19 years old. That van that y'all made fun of, that Scooby-Doo van that got me to work, that got me to and from, it made a way. He's driving that right now and loves it. Loves it. So proud. He's like, thank you, Ma. Thank you. I don't have to walk to, because he was walking to work. See, that's how you school. That's the learning that a parent is supposed to give their children. Not your daughter ain't got no business watching you on here. Ain't got no business listening to you. This the same bitch that had the nerve to say my 20-something-year-old, cause Cece was what, 25 then? 24. Cece was 24, 25 when she showed her video and everything, and had the nerve to say she should not be on YouTube with her mother. Oh, she on one side of YouTube and her whorish mama on the other side of YouTube, but you hoeing your daughter out. You hoeing this baby out for money, and you putting her up on display. You putting her up on, instead of teaching her this little girl probably don't even know what periods are. She don't even probably know how to put on a pad, while your mama tramping around all on screen doing her whole thing. And ain't learned shit from it. Ain't came up, ain't tried to do nothing. Hyde Park ain't cheap at all. Your baby girl living good. Well, Red Pill, she living very beautiful place. She has floor to ceiling windows. Beautiful. She has a chef's kitchen. Living, and I'm proud of her. I'm proud of all of them. My son just left his girlfriend, broke up with this crazy bitch and just moved into his place. Beautiful ass apartment he lives in. Gorgeous. All his own, got his own shit. I said, finally, mama gonna help you get your own shit so you ain't got to deal with the shit of these females. These fucking sometimey ass females. Happy. Guess what? He ain't on low income. He ain't on food stamps. He be calling us, Ma, y'all got some food stamps over there? Y'all got some link or something over there? Because I need some groceries. How much you want? I'll give you a few dollars for it. You learn to break the cycle. It ain't nothing. Yeah, y'all about to hear this from me. It ain't nothing to come from a long line of hoes. That's not a bad thing. Because back in the day, just go have a conversation with your great grandma. Have a conversation with your grandma. They'll tell you it was long line of hoes in their family and shit that they had to do that they didn't want to do to bring the money in, because Papa couldn't always take care of everything. Okay? So it's nothing wrong with doing what you got to do to survive, but you're supposed to learn from it so that the next fucking generation don't have to do the fuck shit that you did. You think I would ever want my children, my daughters, to do all the fuck shit that I had to do? See, when I was growing up, I didn't have to work as hard as the other average, because I was what they called that high yellow pretty girl. You know how all the big time drug dealers, and usually all the big time drug dealers, them motherfuckers was ugly as fuck. They was fat. They was either fat or black or just a wolf looking ass motherfucker, but them motherfuckers had money. They had cheese, and I was arm candy, and I got everything the fuck I wanted. Everything. But you do what you have to do to get what it is that you need. But today's bitches, these little bitches that's growing, they ain't doing this for a need. These hoes is doing this for a want. You got these little hoes doing this because they want a bigger ass. These hoes is they sucking dick. They getting sick and going through I'm just preaching, I'm telling the truth. They doing all this fuck shit because they want bigger asses, bigger titties. They want a flat stomach. And in order to get that money, they got to do everything. And they doing a lot worse than what we doing because they fucking this nigga, the friends of a nigga. Now he finna introduce them to the other nigga. They got to go down a whole line of shit before they even get the few dollars. Okay, and then they got to work their way because they be like, damn, I only got half of it. I only got half the money for my surgery. So now the 20,000 that they needed, they ain't got but 10 or maybe 5. Maybe 5. And now they got to go do a whole bunch of other shit or go to these, to the Dominican Republic and go to these other, third world, thank you, baby, thank you, Spook TV, countries to get the surgery so they can get it cheaper, so they can get a 2-for-1, just to look good for who? Just to look, you ask most of the girls, 90% of the women that have changed their bodies for these surgeries and all this stuff is disfigured. Going through some type of illness. Exactly, peaceful lady. Kanye mom died and her son rich. Her son super rich. And what she do? She went some third world place, some out of the way place to go and get this goddamn surgery. And it wasn't a fit doctor. And what happened? And she died. And these girls are still doing it. Still doing it because they want to look like Cardi B. They want to be the next Cardi B. They doing this for a motherfucker that then already left them for another motherfucker. They doing this because they think that big ball. Let me tell you what the guys want. Let me tell you what they want now, because y'all ain't nothing but a Barbie. You ain't nothing but a Barbie. You know what I mean by Barbie? If you go to the Walmart, go down the Barbie line, they all look alike. You got some of them that's blonde. You got some of them that's brunette. You got some of them that's, got this outfit on. Some of them got that outfit on, but they all look the same. They all built the same. So you know what the niggas is getting tired of now? They getting tired of you Barbies. They getting tired of you big titties, big ass bitches. All fucking looking the same, all getting the facial, the rouge, the phony fake eyelashes, and then when you hoes wake up the next morning, y'all look like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? I got you, because y'all all y'all all do y'all makeup the same, y'all all dress the same, and you wonder why the BBWs is winning? See, that's why they pop. You know why the BBWs winning? Because they natural, bitch. They natural. The big BBWs, honey, them big voluptuous titties is natural. That big ass that she got with that fupa, is natural. So your little nigga with the nice car and that you think is all that, you wonder, he left me for her. Yeah, bitch, because she natural, and guess what? She ain't gonna get sick tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? He can smack on the ass, and guess what? Her ass ain't gonna drop. Her ass ain't gonna drop, okay? He can flip them titties up and down, and he ain't got to worry about her saying, Daddy, that's too hard. That's too hard. You gonna bust one of my implants, because mama titties, you can slap it, flip it, rub it down, and ain't shit gonna happen. It's just gonna bing, right back into space, right back into place. It's gonna do what it's supposed to do. Okay? It's gonna do what it's, see, I keep that. Bitches, don't come for me. Y'all don't want the truth. I told you, I will take your soul. I will take your soul and I will preach to you. I will deaden you using my truth. Come on, peaceful lady. Stretch marks and all. They love it. They don't want to see all. And guess what? That big girl. Let me tell you another thing about that big girl. She's pretty without all that makeup. He ain't worrying about his sheets and shit getting all fucked up because of all that makeup. See, when I take all my makeup and shit off, people say all the time, dang, Miss Gina, you look the same. Yeah, because I don't wear all that shit. Don't forget the, ooh, honey, in the feet. You know we ain't gonna get the feet because that's my business. That's my job, honey. That's my other job. The foot, honey, they love it. They love it, okay? They love it. The foot, feet, honey, rubbing that feet down, something soft and suckle and all of that. I'm telling you, all these pretty girls be sitting up there talking about, he left me. You should have seen what he left me for and what he... Girl, stop crying. Because most of the time they think they done left you for something better. And you done went and paid and went and did all this shit. Let me tell you something. When my husband left, when he chose to leave, because I ain't put him out. I ain't get rid of him. But when he chose to leave me and his children for a raggedy bitch on the west side, I ain't gonna lie. I was in my feelings in the beginning. I was in my feelings and I was doing everything in my power trying to get this nigga back. And it took my friend to say to me, Gina, she said, she said to me, I'll never ever tell you not to try to make it your marriage work. She said, I would never ever tell you not to go back to your husband. She said, but let me ask you this. She said, are you doing this because you love him and you want him back? Or are you doing this because you don't want her to have him? Or you doing it for the kids because you want the kids? And you know what I said to her? I said, I don't even love him and I don't want him because he ain't shit. She said, well, think about that. She said, like I said, I'm not gonna tell you not to make your marriage work, not to go after your husband. She said, but think about that. She said, if you say he a problem, let her have that problem. Girl, Miss Gina went and got her shit together. I cried and got over that shit real quick. Okay? Got over that shit real quick. And I straightened myself up and I did what the fuck it was that I was gonna do. When I was with him and we lived in a beautiful ass house. Beautiful ass people, honey, his friends, let me tell you, would drive down our block and they would call him and say, y'all don't live in that house no more? You know why they called him? Because they was hoping and praying we didn't live. We was like, yeah, we still live there. I shit just in the garage. You don't always have to park. I got a motherfucker 2-car garage, 2.5-car garage right here. I ain't got to park my shit in the driveway if I don't want to. And then when he realized he wasn't leaving and he thought he was fucking shit up for me, I live in an even better house. That house over there, it was nice. Ask people that know me. It was beautiful. I've always stayed in a beautiful ass place. But this motherfucker that I'm in now, we walk on heated floors. Bitch, can you buy that? When I wake up in the morning, my towels are already hot because I got a towel warmer, bitch, in my house. My tub is so fucking big, my jacuzzi tub. My shower, I have a steam shower, so I have a choice. If I want to steam it, if I want a regular shower, if I want to stand the fuck up, if I want to sit the fuck down, I can do whatever the fuck it is that I want to do. I don't flunk my shit and I don't do it because I did it for my children. I did it for them. And guess what? I didn't have $50,000. A motherfucker didn't give me shit. They didn't give me nothing. I had to work for it. I had to bust my ass. I got to get days that I didn't want to go to work. Riding in that big jalopy ass motherfucking Scooby-Doo van that y'all was talking about in the other van that didn't have any heat in it. But it got me from A to B. It got me from A to B, and it shows. It's a payoff at the end when you do what's right. When you do what's right, it's a motherfucking payoff at the end. And y'all be talking about, you never know what somebody else is going through. You don't know somebody else's struggle. Come on now. Can't live in a car. Let me tell you, peaceful lady, we lived in a van. Mama, we lived in, girl, let me share my story with you. We lived in a van in a Walmart parking lot, okay? At one point, my kids would go inside Walmart to use the bathroom. We would go inside Walmart, okay, to wash up and then get back in the van. And then one of my children's teacher found out about it. And you know what she did? You know what she did? She told us, the principal and social worker, they said, bring the kids clothes every Friday. We will wash them and we'll give them back to you. And she said, matter of fact, let the kids come to school early before the other children come to school. She said, because they can brush their teeth and do everything here and even change their motherfucking clothes. Don't tell me about not having nothing. Don't tell me when you got a bitch on here that want to talk about every goddamn body else and don't even know what it's like to really live. Okay? No, Tanya, I'm not doing it to break up. Nobody hurt or have nobody feel sorry for me because I'm living my best life right now. I'm doing it because I want to educate somebody. I want the other person to know, because there's somebody on here right now going through some shit right now. It's somebody right now that's about to be fucking evicted right now. And I just want them to know at the end of that, it is a light. It is a light. I was never embarrassed. I was never embarrassed. My children, they teachers will call me on my lunch. They would say, Miss Gina, they would say, we got the kids' clothes. Why? I wouldn't even put my clothes in there because I was so appreciative that they was washing my children's clothes for free. These were teachers that would take the clothes home on their lunch break and wash my children's clothes and give them back to me on a Friday. Then one of the teachers said to me, well, I didn't see any of your things in it. And I said, well, I was so appreciative that you guys would wash my children's clothes. I didn't put any of my things in there. That lady said, bring me your clothes. She said, bring me your clothes. And they washed my clothes too. They washed my clothes. But you know why they did it? You know why they did it? Because that broken down ass van and everything that I was in, I was still going to work every day. I didn't feel sorry for nobody. I asked nobody for shit. See how quick we forget. The first 2 months of me being homeless, I was still on YouTube helping motherfuckers. Y'all better go back and do your research. Since you talking about a bitch that want to fact check somebody, ex Tropical Punch and all them. For 2 months, 2 of the months that I was homeless, I was still helping and giving to other people. People did for me and looked out for me because I didn't sit here. I didn't get on YouTube and say, can y'all help me? Can y'all fix my car? I never asked nobody for shit. I never asked anybody for shit. And then if I did ask somebody for something, them motherfuckers was so mad and was saying I was scamming. If I was going to ask you for something, why wouldn't I have asked people to get my car fixed? Why wouldn't I? Do y'all remember that? Every day I would get on camera and go to work and I would tell y'all how cold I was. It was one of you all that told me to go buy a heated blanket. I didn't even ask for the motherfucking money for the heated blanket. I voted with my own check. This is why I say, thank you, boss lady. And I'm still helping people. Because that's what God, I told you, I'm a nurturer. That's what I'm supposed to do. I get on here, and that's why I keep getting blessed. Motherfuckers wondering why I'm getting blessed and everything. And then they want to put in y'all head, oh, she just trying to scam, she just trying to do. Well, then if I was scam, I must be a poor ass scammer. I must be a badass, sloppy ass scam, because I should have been in a house like this. If I was doing everything that motherfucker said that I was doing, I should have been in a better house than this. When I moved into my apartment, y'all remember my beautiful ass motherfucking apartment with the fireplace and everything on it, and me and Angel was sleeping in the living room on a motherfucking blow up bed. If I was scamming, me and Angel should have been in the bed. We should have been in a queen size bed or something. We should have had a mattress, box spring, and a motherfucking frame. Okay? Again, nobody gave me shit. Nothing. And then they got mad because my children had Christmas gifts because my children had Christmas gifts, and they said, well, why she didn't use that money to get our van fixed? And didn't even know. It took other motherfuckers to say, how y'all know that Miss Gina bought that? How do y'all not know that other people didn't look out? The leasing lady who rented me the apartment. You remember that, Red Pill? She gave my children the Christmas tree. My kids' school gave them gift cards. Their godmothers and other family members bought them stuff. And I did buy them some things. Of course, they my babies. I'm going to. See, when you realize what's important, what was important was the roof over our heads. Not the furniture, not the shit inside it, and definitely not that car that was sitting out in the driveway because it was still running. And when it didn't run no more, I took an Uber. I never stopped going to work. Y'all remember that? I was taking an Uber every morning to tell my boss. See, this is how you get blessed. So then my boss realized I was taking an Uber to work every day, wasn't missing a day, was there early and everything. And she said, Gina, I'll come and pick you up. And I started paying her. And then she said I was paying her too much money. She would say to me, don't give me nothing next week, because she said I was paying her too much. See, that comes from genuine people that see something in you that they know you ain't scamming and you ain't doing fuck shit. And that's why they want to help you and they don't mind helping you. See, I had my shit set straight. This next week, I knew I had to pay for a hotel bill. I had money already set aside. And then I put my other little extras or whatever to the side because that was going in the account for our new place. Okay. And then other people, all of a sudden, they would say, the hotel would say, you don't have, your hotel is paid for the week. What the fuck? What? Yeah, your hotel paid for the week. Somebody, angel paid for it. What? I remember my son came and said, Mom, I told my teacher about what was going on. I had to talk with my teacher. And my teacher asked me what hotel y'all staying at. My son told the teacher what hotel we were staying at. That Friday, I went to go pay the hotel bill. The hotel lady told me, the receptionist told me, oh, your hotel been paid for 2 weeks. What? That's how we got into our place. Because when people see you doing for yourself, when people see you, this is the reason why every morning somebody said to me about a week or so ago, Miss Gina, do you go live in the morning anymore? Because I love how you motivate us. Thank you, boss lady. Your story, life journey never changed. Never changed. I done told this story at that. Thank you, boss lady, for pointing that out. I've told this story several times over. Never changed. Just go back and watch the other videos. I always use me and my struggles and what I had to go through as an experience for you young people. For you older people that's going through some shit right now and you like, damn, what the fuck am I going to do? How I'm going to pay my car note? I'm going to tell you how to fucking pay your car note. I'm going to tell you how to put food in your house. I'm going to tell you how to pay your rent and you do whatever the fuck it is you got to do. If you got to do motherfucking foot fetishes, you better do the best motherfucking foot fetishes you need to do. If you need to twerk your fat ass in front of a screen to get paid, then that's what the fuck it is that you need to do. Why are you all always worried about what the fuck somebody else say when they ain't feeding, clothing you, or taking care of you? All them same motherfuckers that talked about me, that probably still talk about me to this day, guess what? They still ain't never fed, clothed me, and they damn sure ain't living better than me. They damn sure ain't living better than me. Tell them bitches to give you, because I done gave y'all tours of my house. Go back and look at the video. Gave tours of my house when I didn't have a stitch of motherfucking furniture in this motherfucker. Because I was happy that that's something I accomplished. Tell them bitches to show you what they accomplished. Because Miss Thing ain't moved. I done moved several times. This bitch still in the same spot. trying to give advice to motherfuckers that don't know no better. Only it's your testimony. God has brought you here today. Praise him. Amen. DC 12. Amen. Red Pill say, preach. They tried to say you was stealing, scamming. Yep. And that bitch was going to go to your son's job. Most High is walking. Now and them are going to drop. Come on now. Come on now. Exactly. Exactly. And let me tell you, what was you going to accomplish going to my son's job? Or even trying to go to my job. See, you know the reason why they've never found out because I work for so many different companies. I never stay. And I just found out today, literally found out today that the company that I'm working for right now that y'all see, the manager just asked, could me and the other girl be extended to October? She just asked them. And then the maintenance supervisor said, Miss Gina, I think we all want y'all to stay. We want y'all here. I think they're gonna ask you guys to stay permanently. She already asked me to stay permanently. I work at another company, another community. I'll be there Saturday. I work there Saturday. Oh, I jump around. I don't like being in one place. I don't like being in one place. And I still do this job and still, guess what? Do my foot fetishes. Did it last night. Was on the screen last night and about to be in this motherfucker on the screen tonight. You know why? Because I got a motherfucking homecoming to pay for. I got motherfucker, my kids want to go to Great America Fright Fest. I got hotels and shit that I gotta pay for. So you could say whatever the fuck it is that you want to say about me, but the one thing that you can never say about me is that I don't take care of my family. That I don't make sure they have what it is that they need. That I don't do my responsibility. That's the problem right now. Because you got motherfucking bitches always trying to be on here, try to tell everybody else's motherfucking business. And they ain't got their own shit together. How somebody gonna try to tell you about your business and what it is that you need to do when they ain't got their shit together? Come on now. Come on. Come on, they don't even know you. Fish has showed us that she has not accomplished nothing. That part, Red Pill, ain't accomplished. I told y'all, this is a bitch that ain't never broke bread with me, ain't never been to my house, don't even go in the same circles that I run in and that I attend. Okay? Could never fuck with me. Never. And then want to sit up here and try to talk shit about me and my children and tell you motherfucking guys some shit that she don't even know. Things that I have already shared. Ain't no secret that I got multiple baby daddies. Bitch, what? Well, what? Bitch. Ain't no secret. Ain't no secret that I'm cool and in good standing with all my children's fathers. All of them. So what is it that you're trying to accomplish? Because this the same bitch that said her baby daddy was Italian. Then he was black. Then you had another baby. You can't remember the name. He was killed by your mama who gave him coffee and she wasn't locked up or in prison. See, this is the psychotic ass bitch that y'all listening to. Okay? She could tell y'all some fucked up stories like that and you believe it. You believe it, but she don't know shit about me. She don't know shit about me. Like, come on now. Come on now. My phone. I don't want my phone to cut off on you guys. It's crazy. Crazy as fuck. I don't understand. My grandmother always told me that you go listen to somebody, a fool that claims that you this and that you that and everything else. And then she gets mad and she gets upset about anybody whose life is doing better than hers. Anybody that's doing better than hers. Do what you do. My friend does a hair show. Come on now. I think I was one of the people that asked you about your morning lives in that time, Miss Gina. I think that was you, Hudson. Hudson J. I think that was you. And that just showed me right there. Remember I told you, I said, man, if I get through to one person, I'm helping one. That just lets me know that damn, my morning lives was motivating somebody. It might have not been motivating everybody, but they was motivating somebody. Somebody felt good that every morning I'd be like, you beautiful people, I gotta have my coffee. I do this and that. Every job that I've had, even now, the office that I'm in now, they sit me, the managers in them, and they all sit me right in the front. You know why they sit me in the front? Because I walk in that motherfucker happy, smiling from ear to ear. That whatever the fuck going on outside of that, they never know. I never take it into that business. I never. And I be going through all kind of shit. I get depressed. I go through some stuff. I be sad sometimes, but I don't take it to work. I do exactly what the fuck I want. I walk in with a smile. I be like, come on, how you doing, sweetheart? What it is that you want, what you need. It's called envy, Gina. She really wants to good like everyone else. Yep. Oh, Most High, forgive me, but Miss Gina, speaking truth. My life wasn't always good and great, but I'm living my best. If I was to leave here right now and y'all don't remember nothing else, y'all gonna say, damn, Miss Gina always told the truth. Miss Gina was real. Miss Gina, this bitch lies about her life and this and that. I done shared everything. And just like Boss Lady talk, Boss Lady been here from the beginning. Tropical been here from the beginning. You know why my stories is so familiar? Because she remembered them because they never changed. They've never, ever changed. And then people take what you say and they misconstrue. Like when I said she want my life, when I said that bitch wish she was me, I ain't lying, she do. She wish she was me. She wish she had y'all. Everybody, Miss Gina colorist, and I ain't never been colorist because my children is every color of the rainbow. Okay, every color of the rainbow is in my motherfucking family. My grandbaby is as dark as that bitch, and I love him to death. Do you hear me? I love him to death. You look at all of my children, every single color. My son, one son, my son, his father's from Pakistan. You can't get no deeper than that. You can't get no deeper than that. So how am I gonna be a colorist? Who's somebody that lied to you? I never lied and made up stories about who my children's father was. I told Benjamin and them daddy is so black he blue. Y'all saw him when I went to Florida. Y'all saw him. Go back and watch the Florida clips. Y'all gonna be like, damn, Miss Gina, damn. But I'm a colorist. I don't like dark skinned people. Please, that's one nigga I love and I still love to this day. Boss Lady, would you tell him? He's so motherfucking black, he blue. And that motherfucker was a father to all 9 of my children. Been there since my older 2 was 1 and 2 years old. Out of all they fathers, that one is my heart right there. But I'm cool with all of them. The only person that I'm not cool with, that I don't speak with, is my husband. And I say my husband because I am still legally married. Never lied about that. It never changed. Been saying this shit for you. Stop listening to motherfuckers that don't know me. That don't know other people on here. Y'all listen to this bitch say the same shit about James Conway. That bitch she don't know him. She don't know him. She don't know shit about him. What she do know is his merchandise is off the motherfucking chain. His followers is off the motherfucking chain. And he's doing great things. And when he talk, motherfuckers listen. That's what she know. That's what she know. That bitch is nervous as fuck. Worrying about if I'm coming back. Just like a lot of other motherfuckers worrying about am I coming. Why? Why? Because I don't get no numbers over here. I ain't about numbers over here. I speak from the heart. I speak and I share. I told you guys before, to help people that's going through some shit, to encourage them. I ain't just speaking just to speak. I use my words. I use my experience. I use my trials and tribulations to make you a better person. So you could say, damn, Miss Gina went through all that. And damn, Miss Gina still smiling every day. Because what the fuck I'm going to get up and be sad about? God woke me up. And that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I didn't went from sleeping in my motherfucking van to living in a hotel to living in this beautiful house. That's God. That's what I got to be upset about. What I got to be mad about. I tell my kids when they be arguing, acting fussy, what the fuck you arguing about? What did you fuck? He did this and such saying shit about me. Every time Angel's friends come over here to our house, you know what they say to Angel? Dang, y'all rich. I've never heard that. This is coming from children that she go to school with that don't have as much as she have. And they like, dang, ooh, Angel, you got everything up in here. And I'm sitting up here like, we ain't got shit. We ain't got shit. This little shit that we got, shit. I got shit off of Facebook Marketplace. I got shit off from the Goodwill, thrift. I'm still paying on furniture right now that's in my family room. I make payments, do you hear me? Weekly payments on that furniture for my kids to sit on something nice. That's what I do. That shows me appreciative. I say, Miss Gina, I told you some time ago, I don't know if you will remember, that I wish my mom was still alive. She would love you. I remember that. I remember that. You said, because you said I remind you of your mom. Yep. I remember that. Hey, Yolanda. She knows that if you do ramp up the channel, she cannot compete. That part. That part. And you know what? And if I was focused, Yolanda, I just showed who my niece is. Do y'all not remember? I just showed who my niece is. My niece is beating every motherfucker over here. She has over 200,000 followers. You don't think I could blow up if I really wanted to? I can go over to my niece's channel and just be on there and do one live with her. One live with her. Yes, she has a large following on. Yes, my niece has a large following on Instagram too. She has a large following on YouTube. But you aren't sniffing your cash. No. But Hudson said, I told Miss Gina the other day that I've been missing her on these YouTube streets. You did. You are another one of the real people I miss out here too. Y'all the last of the real. And that's what it is. They don't want no real people out here because it ain't gonna be, like I said before, if I was about the numbers, I could, every time my niece go live, I could say, girl, you better shout me out. You better say something. That's my heart. Christiana, that Forever Chrissy, look her up. Forever Chrissy, that's my motherfucking niece. That's my sister, my blood. So we both came out of my mama pussy. That's her daughter. That's my sister's oldest daughter. I breastfed that girl. Okay? I nursed her. She was my daughter. Every time I go to Atlanta, I stay at her house. If I wanted to blow the fuck up, I could pass that bitch tomorrow with my eyes closed. Once, just going on my niece's Instagram and going on her YouTube page. That's all I got to do. Chrissy Crap. That's what I call her. Everybody else, she's known on these streets as Forever Chrissy, but I call her Chrissy Crap. All I got, crap. Girl, hook up your auntie. But it ain't about numbers. I don't want all them fucking people over here. I work hard every motherfucking day. I bust my ass every fucking day. My niece come to Chicago, she coming here. See, it's numbers and stuff for everybody else. They need those numbers. Miss Gina don't need those numbers because I'm already living good. I'm already eating good. We already ain't wanting for anything. I'm finally living and being content. And when I just want to go do some fuck shit, I just go and enjoy myself. Just seen her channel. She looks like you. Thank you, Peaceful. Everybody says that. We got strong genes. I don't have to make that shit up when everybody, they sitting over here, peaceful lady, they sitting over here arguing about, I got 30,000, I got 40,000. When she sitting up here was lying and exaggerating how many people my niece has over 200,000, bitch, check that. Can you buy that? Over 200,000. Her Instagram, okay, she already got a YouTube plaque. It ain't about no numbers over here. She been telling Angel, my niece been telling Angel, if Angel want to do this seriously, tell Angel to get her stuff together and I'm going to help Angel. Angel ain't thinking about this. Angel then moved on and Angel pops up on her channel every blue moon because now Angel into other stuff it is that she wants to do. I do YouTube because I just like talking to people. I like talking to you guys, my queendom, and I like helping. That's all I've ever done. Is help people. I've been helping folks for years. Helping them find a place. Making sure their rent got paid. Helping people get their Social Security together. Helping people get their medical cards and insurance and shit. I've been doing this shit for years. I don't have to take nothing from no motherfucking body. But I told you that if I needed something, I can go and ask. Hell, Tropical Punch came at me a bunch of times and said, Miss Gina, I told you to ask if you and the kids need something. I told you to let me know. And y'all don't even know how many people have came to me and have said, Miss Gina, if you need something, I got you. And I turned them down. That's not somebody that's scamming and that's taking something from somebody. Same way they tried to switch the Cash App party that I invented, that I created to help you guys, the viewers, to just help you guys get on your feet. And then they took that and stole that and started stealing from their own people. Start taking from their own viewers. And people still ain't woke up to that. I don't understand it. If you don't stand up for something, you will fall for anything. You will fall for anything. And at some point in time, y'all gonna one day wake up and be like, damn, Miss Gina was right. Everything she said, she was right. I got people now. That was before I left. I had I cannot remember the life of me who she was. But I'll never forget. She said she was on one of my lives. She popped in. Some of y'all might remember. She said, Miss Gina, I binged watched all of your videos and you ain't never lied. She said, you've been the same since day one. This woman, she binge watched every single one of my videos. Even went over to my Facebook and watched all. She said she watched them for days and watched. She said, you've always had that same personality. You've always been helping people. She said, wow, I even saw a picture of your husband. I said, girl, you'll see a picture of my husband and my other kids' daddies too. That's over there. Always been the same. Always. My stories ain't never changed up because that's the life that I lived. That's the life that I lived. Nobody don't have to make you live and you learn from everything, from me being abused mentally, physically, socially. You have to learn from that. So now I have to teach my children. I have to teach my sons how to respect women. I have to teach my daughters how to respect themselves so they ain't got to go through the links and the bullshit that I went through just to make sure we was good. Because we good. They know every day I walk up in here, every time I walk up in here, mama bringing something. Mama bringing something. And they damn sure know. Damn sure know. If a nigga is on my side and follow me up, oh shoot, he must got rent. The first thing they gonna say is, oh, mom, he must got some money. Mom, who is that? That's business, ma. Because they already know I don't even play the motherfucking games. You can do something for me that I can't do for myself. Buy me something that I can't buy for myself. Take me someplace that I can't take myself. And motherfuckers, that's going to be motherfucking hard to do because guess what? I got 2 children that work for the airport now. Not one. I have 2 that works for. I can fly any motherfucking where I please for free. So a motherfucker gonna have to try real hard. Real hard. Stop following these dumb bitches and listening to these dumb motherfuckers that don't know shit. That don't know nothing. And they wishing that they had just a quarter of what some of you got. It's a shame. Y'all got folks on here that be blessing you guys and that be looking out, and genuine people that be staying by y'all side with some of them, and y'all won't even give them the time of day. Won't show no appreciation. You know how I know? Because a bunch of them used to come right back over here. Boss Lady Tropical, y'all remember when I would throw them parties and them same people would run back over here talking about, oh, Miss Gina, I just got kicked out of such and such thing because I just asked them, could I post my link? I just asked them, could they help me with a little something, something? Come on now. Reps just had my 23-year-old son come by. Clothes just as dirty. I fed him, let him sleep, shower, and he left with 2 30-gallon bags of clothes. His mother left him at 16, moved to Virginia, and left him. Wow, Red Pill. Wow. Just seen her channel. She looks like you. Thank you, peaceful lady. We're organic. Yep. Sorry, had to step out. Oh, it's okay, Crystal babe. The devil made me do it. Miss Gina, it was you that started calling that fish cat out when she was talking about Italian baby father. Yep. Yep. Because you know what happened when I called her out about it? I said, I showed my daughters and them, and I said she wishes her daughter look like my daughters, and my daughter daddy black. My let me tell y'all something. My new grandbaby, everybody know, if you've seen pictures of Cece, if you've seen videos of Cece was born with blue eyes. Her eyes are now hazel green. That little beautiful chocolate drop that she just had the day after my birthday, guess what? He has blue eyes. My grandson, chocolatey as he want to be, gorgeous, has blue eyes. I've never shown a picture, and I may just show a picture of him. I've never shown a picture of him. Nobody ever seen what he did. Y'all didn't know till now that my grandson was dark. I never shared that. I just talked about my grandson. And when y'all seen me hold him, everybody, mostly you seen the back of him, because I've never really shown him. Beautiful baby. Gorgeous. And I told my daughter, I said, be prepared. I said, get ready, because people are going to ask you, is them contacts he got in? How he get them ads? Because they used to ask me the same thing about Cece. The same thing. But see, Miss Thang over there wishes that she had what I got. That's what she was. So she made that up, but that Italian daddy, because she wanted her to look Italian, and we all know that goddamn baby is as black as Kuta Kinte. Okay, come on now, her daddy black. Okay, and them that I just got strong ass motherfucking genes. That's it. And my son didn't come out dark like his daddy. It happens like that sometimes. But I love every single one of my babies the same. All of them. Including my grandkids. Oh, and they all different size. All different size. I love all of mine. Wouldn't trade them not for nothing in the motherfucking world. And if anybody came at any damn one of them, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. But you can't come for people's children and don't think that nobody ain't gonna come back for yours. I don't play that. I told you, I give fair warning. I used to. I ain't doing that shit no more. I ain't doing that shit no more. Because people, I begged and pleaded over and over again to say what you want about me. And I still say it. Say what the fuck you want about. The more they say, the more they talk about me, guess what? That's when I start getting ratings. That's when I start getting numbers. Because then bitches, motherfuckers start coming over here because they be like, damn, I want to see what Miss Gina is about. That's when I start getting ratings. So talk about me as much as you want to talk about. But my children didn't ask for this life, bitch. Don't even drop their name out of your motherfucking nasty ass mouth. That's what we not gonna do. Cause if we do that, I'm gonna come for you and yours, and I ain't no age limit. So you could put y'all could that shitty ass Trish, and whoever else the fuck that's following up, bitch, you could put me on any list or whatever that you want the fuck to put me the fuck on. But when you, let's be clear, let's be crystal clear. You come for any part of me, I'm taking your soul. I'ma snatch that motherfucker. Ruthless. And that's just fair warning. Like I said, just leave my children out of it. You want to talk about me, man, talk about put me on a motherfucking billboard, add lights to that motherfucker, do whatever the fuck it is that you want, but leave my children out of it. Because my babies don't have nothing to do with this, and they the sweetest motherfuckers that you ever would ever want to meet. They're respectful, they humble, they don't do this YouTube shit. That's why every time they come on here, they speak to everybody. Y'all notice how happy they be? Because they don't do this YouTube stuff. They don't watch it. They ain't a part of it. The only ones that halfway watched it was Angel. And Angel don't even do this shit. Angel in high school now. Angel doing the high school shit. She all excited about homecoming and everything. Angel be happy about staying after school on a Friday for the next game and kicking it with her friends. But see, you can't tell this to these trifling ass people on here. You just can't. Hudson J said, I told you last time I caught your live that you, Miss Gina, helped me approach my children in a different way. Right now, my daughter is in her room in my house. That part, I like it, Hudson. That's what I'm talking about. Red Pill said, I stopped posting. I could have had over 1,000, but when email showed me who subbed, I went to their channel. If I was BS, I blocked them. Never here for numbers. Was here to teach youth. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. But they here. 200,000 and growing. Come on now. Come on now. You went and checked it out, didn't you, Hudson? Yes. Blessings. Remember, we're going to learn that native tongue. Yes, indeed. Yes, yes, yes. Crystal said, be right back. I can tell you, Miss Gina, that the scamming is at an all-time high right now. Yeah, because they're the ones that's doing it, and it's sad. It's sad. Told you this was a safe zone. You boss lady mother, I love schools, all the tea. Yep. Yep. Boss lady say yes. Peacefully said, I have heard your wicked reads. Wow. Okay, that's why I be telling them to leave me alone. I come from the streets of Chicago and Buffalo, New York. Okay. I got both. You can't get no ruthless than that. That's why I be like, leave me the fuck alone, cause my tongue is lethal. And I like being happy. I like to share. I like being happy. I don't like arguing and going back and forth and doing that ratchet, ghetto ass bullshit. But when I tell a bitch to leave me the fuck alone and she don't, just like I told Angel, take that bitch down. And I'll say it to anybody else. Yes, we know how to get numbers if we want. Definitely, boss lady. Yes, Miss Gina can read them down the truth. Miss Gina, what's your Cash App? I need to give an offering for this message. Waiting for your Cash App. Oh, baby. Okay, my Cash App is, let me pull it up. I'll pull it up on my other phone so you can see. Oh, shoot. It is, where is it at? Oh, here it is. It is Posh Life Queen. Can you see it? Wait a minute. There it is. $, Posh Life Queen. My phone is broken, but P-O dollar sign POSHLIFE Queen. Dollar sign Posh Life Queen. That's it. Thank you, babe. I was shocked. I was shocked to get the super chat. I have not gotten a super. You guys, I have. Thank you, Stephanie. I have not gotten a super chat in over a year. And I was gone for a good maybe 9-10 months because I told you I left when I found out my daughter was pregnant, and she had the baby the day after my birthday. My birthday was April 22nd. She had my grandson April 23rd. The day after my birthday, he was born, and then I think I came back like a month or two later. So, like, man, I haven't gotten super chats or anything. So y'all blessing me, damn for sure. We only come for those who come for us. Yep, exactly. Me too. I will snatch souls in spirit. Red Pill say I will snatch souls in spirit. I have never put my son on any platform. The most they get is my dogs. I know that's right. It's Stephanie by the Real Talk. Miss Gina is teaching tonight. That's it. Thank you, Yolanda. I love you, baby. Thank you. Yolanda put my Cash App up, guys. And thank you guys for the blessings. And y'all know I like sending hearts out. So anything that you bless me with, I'm definitely appreciate it. And guess what? It's gonna go towards Angel's homecoming anyway, because we still gotta get Angel's homecoming dress. Thank you. Thank you so much, Stephanie. Thank you, babe. Mwah. Bless you. I'm going to definitely make sure I send you some hearts. I definitely appreciate it. Angel just asked me, talking about some Friday. She said, can we go and get the rest of my stuff? Because I need some stuff and some hair stuff and all that. I said, Angel, we going Friday. She was like, I know, Ma, but can we go when you get? I said, Angel, we going Friday. Because Friday is payday. I'm like, Angel, we going Friday. Okay. Yolanda said, I would light a heifer up. Me too. And Miss Gina, yours is April 22nd, and Crystal is March 22nd. And my favorite, that's why we get along so well. That's what, yep. And you know what? It's a lot of people others that was on here that was like, Miss Gina, Maz is to 22nd or the 21st. Crystal say, yep. Crystal say, let me tell you something. Queen Crystal King, that's my rock. That's my rock. Her and I love them. That's my rock. She will be the one. Crystal is the one that will calm me down. Crystal be the one that be like, don't be sharing that with them. You don't got to tell them all this about your kids and about that ain't none of their goddamn business. Keep it to yourself. Crystal would, let me tell you something. Crystal stopped me a bunch of times from just getting loose and going crazy and this, and she be like, nope, keep it to yourself. Thank you for this chat. I told you it wasn't goodbye. You did say that. Thank you, Red Pill. Oh my God, I got colors. Thank you. You sure? Yep. Boss lady say yes, she will. She did. She will all the time. All the time. Crystal will call me, like I just get off alive, and I better be mad about. She be like, don't do that. She be like, don't. She be like, look, go take your medicine, go drink some tea, go see IB. But she literally has calmed me down, everything. Boss lady, I don't even know. I remember. Boss lady was the one that was trying to keep the friendship with me and Lovely Love. Boss lady she says, Gina, y'all been friends too long. You all talk off camera. She said, don't bring this on. Y'all talk. Y'all been good. Y'all always been by each other's side. That was boss lady. And that's what I did. That was the first time, the first argument. And that's what I did. Talk to her, and we was okay. And then the next time, then she just went buck wild. Okay, thank you, Miss Gina, for saying that. Cause boss like, man, it's the truth. It's the truth. I give credit where it's credit. Like I said, I can count on my hand those that I know that has genuinely been here for me and looked out for my best interest through everything that I went through. Even there has been some of you guys that's like, when I was going through, I still can't, boss lady, Tropical, I still can't remember the young lady's name who told me I have nothing but respect for her. And I kept saying, I'm going to go back and look at that video because I really need to look at that video and remember who that was that said that to me. But she said to me, Miss Gina, get off here. In the nicest, most respectful, to the point way she can. She said, Miss Gina, get off YouTube and go take care of your business. She said, and when you come back in your new house. In your new place. That's what she said to me. And that's because she was the one that let me know. She said, Miss Gina, they trying to find out what hotel you're in so they can cuss you. How low can you be? How low can you be that I'm taking care of my children? I'm keeping a roof over their head, but then you got some evil people out here that want to still get my kids snatched from up under me. And that person said, thank you, Yolanda. Thank you, love. Said to me, get off here and go and take care of your children. Go do what you got to do. Because remember, when I lost that apartment, because I never thought anybody could be as ruthless as that. When I lost that apartment, I was hurt. Because y'all remember how happy I was? I was like, I'm gonna show my kids Friday. We get the keys. I was so freaking happy. But I fucked up and showed the information. That was my fault. That was on me. I fucked up. But then I realized later that wasn't meant for me. Because that a place that we was finna move in. I was just finna make it work. It was a 1-bedroom, beautiful ass apartment. 1-bedroom apartment. And we wind up moving in a 2-bedroom townhome. Y'all remember me and Angel's bedroom overlooked the living room. The boys had their room. Beautiful ass apartment. Fireplace. It was a gas fireplace. Click the switch. Everything. It was gorgeous. We ain't had no furniture. We ain't had no furniture in that motherfucker. But it was gorgeous. I worked for that. And so I had to look at it like that place, that wasn't for me. That wasn't. DC-12 said, I remember that. I remember all that. Yep. Y'all been with me a long time. A long time. But that person said to me, and I can't remember who it was, but that person said to me, Miss Gina, get off of here. Get off of here and go handle your business. Take care. Because I was going through y'all remember, that bitch was dragging me every day. Every day she was dragging me. It was something else. Everybody was coming up, talking, trashing my name and everything. And I was still just going through it. And y'all saw it in my face. Y'all remember, I would do what I was doing now. I would pull up at the hotel. Remember, I wouldn't even go inside because, matter of fact, one of you all told me, don't film inside the hotel. Because y'all know certain hotels, when you film inside, even in the rooms, you know which hotel it is. You could tell which hotel it is. So I would tell the kids, go inside, and I would film in the car, just like how I'm doing now. I'm sitting in my driveway still. But I would film in the car. I remember, and it was so cold here in Chicago during that. Yes! Rip it. It was freezing. I remember I didn't have no heat. Some of y'all said was like, Miss Gina, go inside. Y'all was like, Miss Gina, go inside and warm up. Because I would be literally in a cold car, in the van, talking to you guys. And y'all be like, Miss Gina, go in there and warm up. And I did what I had to do. Sometimes we'll be at this hotel for 2 weeks. We may have to switch and go, because every time I would go on, you go on those apps where you try to save money on the hotels and stuff. And sometimes they would have us switch hotels. We would have to go to a different hotel. And sometimes we would get to stay at the same hotel. Most of the time we got to stay at the same hotel was when an angel would pay for us an extra week or so. And if somebody paid for us an extra week or so, then we got to stay in that hotel for 1 week, 2 weeks, or whatever. And if we had to switch hotels, we would switch hotels. Y'all, Angel already know that it's money on the Cash App card. She talking about, Ma, can I order food? Y'all, look at this. She talking about, Ma, can I order food? Oh my God, my son say, Mom, you good. He was where, oh my God, they don't even know I'm in the driveway. Yes, I'm good. I'm in the driveway. See how my kids look, how they are. He just said, he's like, Ma, you good? Check. That's love. That's love when your baby is checking on you and making sure you okay. Angel talking about some, can I order food and pay you back when you get here? I am here. I'm in the driveway. All this time they didn't know. And let me tell y'all something. Angel's room is right here over the garage. I think she's in my room. She might be in my room because ain't no lights or anything on in her room. But Angel's room is over the garage. My backyard, that's where the twins' room is. And my room is on the side of the house. My room is on, I think my room is on this side of the house. No, it's on that side of the house, I think. I will be hitting your cash app to help with oh, thank you. Oh, let me tell you something, Red Pill. I'm gonna need all y'all help. Cause let me tell you, y'all know I got two. Remember, I got the twins. I don't have one. It was last year when they graduated. Remember all three boys graduated? Angel just said Farron was looking for you. When all three of them graduated, I said, oh my God, I got two proms. I said I had a prom, which would have been Benjamin's prom, and the twins school dance. Because remember, the twins was graduating from 8th grade, and the sophomores, not last year. Last year they was freshmen. The year before that, the twins was graduating from 8th grade, and it gave a good night, peaceful. Thank you, Crystal. And Benjamin was graduating out of high school, and I was just like, how I'm gonna do this? I gotta pay for 2 dance prom, but everything was canceled because of COVID. Everything was canceled. It was no school dance. It was no proms, nothing. I got lucky. Remember, this year when Angel graduated, Angel and them they let a certain amount of people go for the graduation, but Angel and them didn't have a school dance. They didn't have the school dance. But now they saying that it may be because they doing homecoming. So when they opening up homecoming, more than likely they gonna be doing prom when it's time for the twins. Got 2 more years and they'll be graduating. So I got both of them, and then Angel is the next year because Angel comes right after the twins. So I'm just like, two for everything. My daughter was the one that told me. She says, because I'm giving my truck. This truck goes to little Farron. Farron is the oldest twin. And I said, well, Farron and Farron gonna share. And my daughter said, Ma, you can't do that. Ron got to have his own car. So I'm like, shit. Now I got to buy Farron a car. I got to get Ron his own car. And I was like, you right. I got to be fair. Because I would tell everybody else, y'all got to look at them as they're individuals. Most people look at twins as one. You notice that when you back from Christmas, birthdays, everything, they get the same thing. Everybody looks at them and look at them as one. And when my daughter said that, I was like, damn, I'm doing what everybody else doing. So you're right. I am going to have to give him his own vehicle. And that's what I plan on doing. But he ain't trying to drive right now. Farron's driving right now already. Farron drives my truck all the time. When Farron's ready, he'll have his vehicle. Because I just want me a nice little Mercedes, you guys. I told you, I want me a cute little Mercedes. It's just me. Angel gonna be leaving after the twins. It's just me, and I'm gonna be living my best life. No kids, no babies. I have been taking care of children. I have been taking care of children for 35 years. For 35 years. Put your cash out back up so I can have it. Property taxes are due after that in weeks. I will be donating. Oh, thank you, Red Pill. Can you guys put my it's Posh Life Queen $. Can y'all put my cash out back up for me and type it in? I don't think I can type it in. If somebody can type it in for me, I appreciate that. I got my iPhone, my broke down. Y'all see how raggedy my iPhone is. It's, oh, shoot. I'm glad I took that. Now somebody gonna be on there looking. My dating app was somebody sent me a message from my dating app, y'all. They gonna be on there trying to look to see what dating site I'm on. You know it. Y'all know how greedy, how thirsty they are. They thirsty. Hudson, I remember all that. Yeah. Thank you, Belle. Thank you. That's it. $. Posh Life Queen. Thank you. It's look, it's nothing wrong with reminiscing. It's nothing wrong, with sharing. That's how we learn. We you when your grandmothers and them tell you stories about how it was back in their day. I remember when my mom used to tell me stories about how it was back in her day, and we learned from it. Some things we'd be like, "Oh, I want to do that. I want to be just like that." And history repeats itself all the time. It repeats, just like I saw a young girl the other day. What was it, Saturday? Friday or Saturday, I saw a young girl when we were out, when me and my daughter's godmother was out, and she had the bell bottoms on. Be right back, my phone's ring. Okay. She had the cute little jeans, the old back, I'm talking about the 60s, 70s bell bottoms. She had hey, Tamika, where you been? I'm usually seeing you pop up first. She had the old bell bottoms and she looked so cute in them. I was like, look at them. And I was like, ooh, my daughter looked real cute in them with her fat butt. And but I just say all that to say history, it repeats itself. And just like the clothes comes back, the hairdos, hairstyles comes back. People do the same thing. And you got it? Okay. And people go through the same shit. And when you wondering why, Katie, hey Katie, I haven't seen. Oh, that's another one of my sisters. Hey Katie, and when you people when they go through stuff and you be like, dang, I went through that same thing, or dang, she got through that and she fixed it, and dang, my mother went through that. My grandmother went through that. My sister went through that. Now I'm going through that because history, it repeats itself. And I knew what my mother went through. I knew the hard time that my mom went through. And I just knew I never wanted to go through that. And I never wanted my children to have to go through that because it was hard. It was hard. Growing up, with a mom that was angry, that was just angry all the time, evil, just bitched at you about everything, hit you at a drop of a dime, and she went through her own demons and she didn't know how to handle it. And I just knew I didn't want to put that type of stress on any of my daughters. And that was the one and I shared this with you guys before. My mother never said I love you. I didn't hear those words. I hear them now. I told y'all, shoot, I cried and broke down like a baby when my mama finally said, I love you. And that's one of the reasons y'all hear me say it to my kids every day, all day. When they come in the room, I'll be like, I love you. When they leave out the room, they be like, I love you. When I talk to my sons or them on the phone, I say, I love you. Because I didn't have it. We didn't have it. Red Pill said, a tight fist is never open to receive. There you go. Tamika say, girl, my daughter and just found out that we have COVID. What? I did everything to try to be safe, and here I am with this shit. Wow, Tamika. Oh, you in my prayers. You in my prayers, honey. You and your family are healed by the blood of Jesus. That COVID is going to be gone. You are healed by the blood of Jesus. Jesus, take that COVID out of that house. Take that off of them. Honey, you going to be healed by the blood of Jesus. But I was going to say my niece, not my niece. My son's kid's mom, she had it. And we could not send it. I'm like, why Vicky ain't came to see us? Why Vicky? And she said, because she had COVID and she didn't want to give it to anybody else, but she didn't want to tell us because she didn't want people feeling a certain way toward her after when when it was over with and she came around. And so, but she got through it. She got through it. She was good. She was well. And same thing. She did everything. She took all, and she got little, she had a newborn baby, but make sure you stay hydrated and cut out dairy so mucus won't build up in lungs, and black seed. Or I don't eat too much dairy, but I did hear that a lot of people who got that shot, who was getting the shots and everything, they was getting it faster. And I heard that's because they putting it, in you, and then it's supposed to. But doctors, and they were saying if you are healthy and you having a healthy immune system, you don't need to get a COVID shot because you're already fighting it. Your body can already fight it off. And getting the shot does not prevent you from carrying it or transport. When I heard that, when I knew that was all I needed to know, I was like, oh, hell no. And then to take the risk of that shot hurting me like that flu shot did, I was just like, no. I was just like, no, I'm healthy. I'm at my peak. Y'all notice I haven't mentioned my asthma in a while. I haven't mentioned my high blood pressure in a while. Cause you know why? Cause I don't be on this motherfucker as much, and I'm stress free. Mercedes SQL SL Machina 2 Cedar Sports. I think that you would look real nice in one of the. Yes, that's what I want, Hudson. I was looking at that. I was looking. That's what I want. One of them. The look 2-seaters. You read my mind. I promise you. If you look on my phone right now, Facebook Marketplace. I was just looking at it at work. Those. I pull up the Mercedes, the 2-seat. That's what I want. With the hard top. Oh yeah, I know the color and everything. I want either gray, black, or red. Gray, black, or red. I want one of them. That because it's just me. It's just me. Angel doing her own thing now. Once Farron starts driving the truck, they're gonna all be with him. So back and forth to school. So it's just me. By me quarantining, I don't know how I'm going to help my son with his diabetes. Oh man. That's right. No, but you quarantine. I was gonna say, um can like a family member or somebody help him with it? Or maybe can he, but he probably can't go and stay with someone either, can he? Because I was gonna say if he's good, maybe he can stay with someone until you get through. It's hard. That's hard when you. I would look. I wouldn't. This is why I take off me and the other girl that's there, because we know when we're. This is the thing about working outside of your job. Now, my office that I pay for, that I rent, nobody goes in there ever. It's just me. Nobody has keys. Nobody goes in there. My office that I go to every morning, that y'all see me to when I'm at the property. If I'm not there Friday and Saturday, other people are sitting at my desk. So I literally have the Lysol spray in my desk. I have the wipes, and I have the sanitizer, the hand sanitizer. So every time I come back, and every time the other lady come back, you see it, we be spraying down everything. We spraying down the keyboard, we spraying down the mouse, we spraying down our seats, we spraying down, because we're trying to take. We have to deal with other co-workers and residents. So, and people lie. Even though now it's mandatory each person to wear a mask when they come in, I'm telling you, I promise you right now, at least 80% of the people that walk through that office never have a mask on. I got a bunch of masks in my desk that I keep, and I be like, would you like to have a mask? And some of them will say, no, I had my shot. The shot don't stop you from getting it, and it don't stop you from passing it on. And as of August 30th, when you're inside a facility, you have to wear your mask, and people don't. So I try to do what I can, because I don't want to bring it home. I don't even like my kids getting in the car, but because nobody sits in my seat and I can spray my seat, because as soon as I get in, I take my clothes off and throw them in the wash machine. My kids be like, Mom, Mommy. I'll be like, wait a minute, let me take my clothes off first. Let me, and I tell them the same thing when they coming from school. Take off them damn clothes, put them in the wash machine, and go put you on some shorts and a t-shirt. And you try to be as safe. So to me, you try to be as safe as you can, but you could still get it. It sure don't. I got vaccinated and I wear my mask all the time. Yep. That's how, look, Boss Lady and all of them was saying, y'all saw when I was out there at Universal Studios, when we was out, I took every precaution that y'all heard me yelling at my kid. No, don't touch that. Come here. Let me give you some of this spray. Take these wipes. We literally, I had that red bag. That was my emergency bag for everything. I was as safe as you could want to be. And that bitch did a whole video about us. They going out there on COVID, and then when they did theirs and they went out there, them motherfuckers was kissing and hugging and grinding and jumping out. Y'all ain't see me and none of my children do none of that shit. We were safe. I had gloves and everything. We were safe. I sprayed everything down. I didn't play. And when we walked in that hotel, or not in the hotel, we was staying at the timeshare. And when we walked back in that timeshare, y'all heard me say, don't sit on the bed, don't sit on the couch, put them dirty clothes in that wash machine and go and take your shower and put your clean stuff on every single day. I've never washed 2 weeks straight in my life. I never did that much washing in my life. But my kid's dad, he told me, he said, make sure you bring a big bottle of container of clothing detergent. He said, because you're gonna be doing a lot of washing. I ain't believe him. And we damn near used. I think we brought a little bit back, but we did. He said, because they only give you a little, then they do. They only give you that little box or a little bottle of it. And he said, make sure you bring a big, and I was washing every day. Every time me and my children stepped out that door and we stepped back in that back in that timeshare, I was washing clothes. We kept it clean. I didn't play. I didn't play. And you just have to be fully vaccinated as of April 2021. I haven't stopped wearing and making masks. Wow, me too, at Tamika. My son has an autoimmune disease and I had to get the shot. I still caught it, but he didn't. Still trying to get my taste back. Caught it from Cuz funeral. Wow, red pill. Wow. Yep. They only give you the travel size laundry detergents. Yep. And he told me, thank God he told me. But y'all saw, I was on there and I did, and everybody said, even when they was trying, it was a lot of people that took up for me. When she was trying to like make it bad, make everything bad that I did. And everybody was like, no, Miss Gina was safe. Miss Gina kept her kids safe. Miss Gina did everything. And then everybody really, when they saw that they went down there and the fuck shit that they were doing and everybody was all blowing hot breath on each other, jumping and kissing. Nobody had masks on. Nobody had gloves on. They sitting everywhere with the same fucking clothes on, and that was some nasty shit. I'm surprised that everybody didn't get sick from COVID or something out there. But I just literally, and I'm that way everywhere I go, where I work, even when I gotta talk to customers and different stuff like that. When they leave, I'm spraying the chairs. I'm spraying the chairs down. I have 2 chairs in front of my desk for my clients. At my personal office, I have 1 chair. Only one. If they got anybody with them, they gotta sit in the hallway. And that's just how it is. That's how it goes down. But this COVID ain't no joke. It ain't no joke. Yep. It ain't no joke at all. Dang, I can't believe. Well, it is dark out here, and it was. I was gonna say, I can't believe I was on here for 2.5 hours. It Y'all, it's so great talking to you guys. It is really great talking to you guys. And I really appreciate it. So get out, buy some food. Blessed Angel with the cash apps and the also the super chats. I really appreciate you guys. I love you all. Look for me in the morning because I got to work tomorrow. I'm off Friday no, I work Saturday at the other location, but I'm off Friday. I got to go to therapy, but I definitely be on in the morning and just giving y'all some motivation and just talking about what's real. I mean, that's it. This is what we need right now. We all need to be able to share and to be able to talk and be able to have great conversations without arguing and fighting. And somebody just walked past, they walking their dog, and without just being disrespectful. So with that being said, I love you guys. And wait till we go to the Fright Fest. I can't wait to let y'all, when I got the rooms and everything booked, I'll make sure I let you guys know because that's going to be awesome. Yes, I watched the vacation, the water parks, everything. And yes, you were on the kids about spraying and washing. Wasn't I, Red Pill? I was not, I just wanted my kids to be safe. I wanted them to have fun, but I wanted them to be safe. And we were safe. We was as safe as you could ever be. Nobody else got in my car. Y'all never saw it. It was just always me and my children. When we went into the room, the first thing y'all heard me say, take off those clothes, put them in the washing machine, put them in. I didn't even let them lay the clothes anywhere. I would tell them, put them in the washing machine because I washed them and dried them immediately. I didn't wait till later. Me and Angel did all the cooking. We just did what we had to do. And we still had a nice time, a fun trip. Y'all remember I braided Angel's hair out there because Angel kept getting in and out of the water and her hair was like poof. And so I braided her hair out there. That turned out really, really nice. We found a great beauty supply, and that turned out really good. And that's how we gonna do it when we go to to Great America, to the Fright Fest. That's how we did it for the 4th of July when we went. I always made sure that my kids were safe, that we were safe. So it kills me when people have something to say, but then they go and do the same shit. And they not safe. That's what's crazy. They went and did the same shit, Red Pill, and they wasn't safe. But we were safe, but then we got criticized, or I got criticized for us being safe. So it's crazy. It is what it is. But I'll be back again, you guys, tomorrow. Who knows? I may be back later on this evening. I'm going home, take all this get up off, wash my face, take off my clothes and all that stuff and jump in my bed, munch on my ice. Some of it's turned to water, but munch on my ice and have a great time. A blessed night. So, you guys, it's never goodbye. It's ta-ta for now. And what'd you say? See you later. She said, I told you, Miss Gina, you was going to be back. See you later. Mwah. I love you guys.